off our lesson with a simple warm-up on how to add, subtract, and multiply integers with positive and negative signs. So take a couple minutes to do so.
You give me the peanut butter to my chest.
Guys, to do this warm-up is because you need to know the basics of adding and subtracting as well as multiplying integers with positive and negative signs. Therefore, when you do the matrices, it'll be easy and you won't be able to make the simplest mistakes.
Lewis, Mom, Mommy, Ma.
Hello class, I'm Mel, and today we'll be going over how to multiply matrices together. Now the first thing you need to know before multiplying these matrices together is whether or not they will work together. What I'm talking about is basically if matrix A is mn, then the dimension of matrix B is np. Basically, all I'm saying is that in order to make sure that they work together, you have to make sure that these two inner parts of the matrix are equal to each other. If they are not the same numbers, then you can't multiply them at all. Second of all, the two outside numbers are also important because these two outside numbers tell you the dimension of your product. For example, matrix A times matrix B equals product of A, B. So if our first matrix is a 3 times 2 and matrix B is a 4 times 2, then we cannot multiply them together because the 2 and the 4 are not equal. Yeah, that's not it.
I've been really trying. My name is Adriana, and we are now going to practice some problems. The dimension of matrix A is 6 times 5. Matrix B is 5 times 2. And the inners are equal, which means you can multiply them. And this is the dimensions of your solution. For the dimensions of the second problem, A is 4 times 5, and B is 2 times 3. And the inside is not equal, which means you can't multiply it.
You don't do this.
I know.
Start from number 2.
Right there?
Yeah, start from 2.
Okay. Wait, where do I start?
Say
From this place or from that place?
Now on to problem 2. A.
No, I mean like, do I stand here or do
Yeah.
I stand here? Huh?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay, whatever. So for problem 2, the dimension of matrix A is 4 times 5, and B is 2 times 3. And the inner is not equal, which means you can't multiply it. And that's all. Right? Yeah. Okay, let's do Mr. Van Kirk.
All right, Mr. Van Kirk, we're going to do your say.
Alright, hello. Today we're going to do more examples on how to multiply matrices. Before you do anything, you have to find the determinant of both matrices. To do that, it's rows times column. So this has 2 rows times 2 columns. And this one also has 2 rows times 2 columns. Alright, now you have to look at the two inner numbers of both determinants for both matrices. Since they are equal, we're able to multiply. And the two outside numbers tell us the determinant of the answer we will get once we multiply those two matrices together. To help you multiply, what you should do is rows times column. Mapping out what you will be doing will help you do this easier. So first thing, 1 times 4 is 4. So we're going to do row 1 times column 1. And then row 1 times column 2. And then we're going to go to row 2 times column 1 and row 2 times column 2. Alright, now all we have to do is substitute the number to where they belong. Alright, now it's going to be 1 times 4 is 4, plus 4 times 0, negative 4 times 0 is 0. And then we're going to do row 1 times column 2. Row 1, 1 times negative 1 is negative 1, plus negative 4 times negative 3 is 12. And then we do row 2 times column 1. Row 2, 3 times 4 is 12, plus negative 2 times 0 is 0. And then row 2 times column 2. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3, plus negative 2 times negative 3 is 12. Alright, now just add that up and then you will get the final answer. 4 plus 0 is 4, 12 plus 0 is 12, negative 1 plus 12 is 11, 3 plus 12 is 9, negative 3 plus 12 is 9. So the determinant of that is 2 times 2, which was the exact number that we got with the first two matrices. And this is how you multiply matrices.